called intimidating? Good. That's recognition wearing caution's face. Stay with me, because you're about to learn 5 presence shifts that turn intimidating into irresistible calm, plus 2 common mistakes that make strong look cold, and the 1 sentence that flips the label without a debate. This is not about theatrics, it's about control. Control of breath, of pace, of standards. You're not here to be louder, you're here to be clearer. You're watching Stoic Reflections, where masculine psychology meets timeless Stoic wisdom. Some men don't try to be seen, they're felt, not because they're loud, but because their presence carries order, restraint, and years of consistency. Women call it intimidating. Most of the time, that word isn't fear, it's calibration. It's what happens when discipline, composure, and delayed gratification compress into a calm that doesn't perform. It anchors. The room doesn't shrink around you, it settles. You don't chase attention, you don't negotiate for respect, you don't rush to fill silence. You let your standards arrive first. That's the quiet difference between distance and depth. Distance pushes people away. Depth pulls them in, if they can match your pace. This is how intimidating becomes a compliment wrapped in caution. It means your steadiness has gravity. It means your standards are felt before you speak. 1. Felt, not just seen. Being noticed is noise. Being felt is control under pressure. Most men audition for approval. The rare man does less, and in doing less says more. Your calm doesn't apologize for space, it organizes it. Shoulders relaxed, breath low, eyes warm. You don't peacock, you place yourself. You don't hurry words, you weight them. That's what she's reading when she says, "You're intimidating." She senses standards, not hostility. As Seneca put it, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Freedom reads as options, options read as standards. Standards feel like a test. Not everyone will want to take it, that's fine. You're not for everyone, you're for the prepared. When your presence is steady, small talk becomes signal. Eye contact becomes message. Silence becomes a quiet exam people lean to pass. You don't need to announce value, your pace proves it. 2. Structure in motion beats decoration, looks spike attention, discipline sustains attraction. Abs are rented, the rent is due daily. Discipline is structure in motion, sleep protected, training honored, food chosen for tomorrow's energy, not tonight's impulse. You are not louder, you are longer. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Discipline is simply living that line again and again. You guard your mornings like appointments with yourself. You leave parties when your training asks you to. You decline invitations that break your rhythm. Not because you're rigid, but because you're ordered. Your calendar speaks louder than your claims. Your breath speaks before your words. That half-second pause, the response latency, converts emotion into choice. People read it as self-command. That's the backbone of presence. Govern yourself first. 3. Vitality over age. She doesn't count candles, she counts capacity. Youth runs on momentum, maturity runs on rhythm. The young can sprint, the disciplined can last. A man who carries strength through time has refined training, embraced recovery, and ended negotiations with comfort. He doesn't argue with his standards, he executes them. Vitality is the quiet proof you're built to last. Steady breath under stress, clean posture in chaos, decisions that respect the morning after. That's attractive because it signals a future that can be trusted. You don't look maintained by luck, you look maintained by choices. When people feel that continuity, they recalibrate around you without knowing why. Now pay attention, because after this next section, I'll reveal the 2 mistakes that make strong readers cold. 4. The pause that sells. Most men try to fix perception by adding volume, speed, or explanation. You do the opposite. You subtract. You let space do part of the talking. A half-second pause before a reply. A measured tone when others escalate. A short sentence where most would sprint into a paragraph. Latency sells more than loudness. Use the triangular gaze, left eye, right eye, mouth. It keeps contact warm instead of hard. Soften the eyes on a laugh. Return to the eyes on your point. Your aim isn't intimidation, it's clarity. You don't defend your standards, you frame them. Epictetus reminds us, control what's yours, judgment, impulse, action. Not her opinion, not their story. Keep the signal clean and let reality work. When someone says, "You're intense," you smile, eyes warm. "I value calm." Give it 5 minutes. You'll find it comfortable, not cold. You didn't justify, you reframed. The two mistakes that make strong look cold. Mistake 1, over-explaining. You talk to manage someone else's feelings. You start selling yourself to a buyer who hasn't even asked the price. You bleed status in real time. Fix. Replace justification with clarity. "I can't this week, I'm training at 6. Friday works." Full stop. No apology for standards. No nervous laughter. Just a clean boundary. Mistake 2, the hard stare. You scan the room like security, not a man. Eyes rigid, jaw clenched, presence reading like a threat instead of gravity. Fix. Warm the eyes. Relax the jaw. Let the corners lift slightly when others speak. Keep your shoulders soft even when your spine is straight. Intensity without warmth is threat. Intensity with warmth is gravity. You are not there to dominate, you are there to steady. Avoiding these two mistakes converts intimidating from cold distance to inviting depth. The standard remains, the edges are refined. 5. Agency. You can see. Most men outsource decline to culture. They let slogans decide their pace. "At your age" becomes a ceiling they live under. You don't. You choose structure when no one is clapping. You build a body that cooperates with your mind. You write your terms and make them legible. Strength in motion says you're still calling your shots. The signals people really read aren't glamorous. They're simple and repetitive. You sleep, you hydrate, you train on schedule. You pass on the extra drink when tomorrow matters more. You leave at the right time without a speech. These micro choices create macro trust. The shock isn't how you look, it's what that look represents. Agency. Agency is magnetic because it is rare. In a culture addicted to reaction, a man who acts from principle, not impulse, becomes a reference point. People align to him unconsciously, like a compass settling to north. 6. Consistency builds trust. Commitment starts private and shows public. The man who never cancels on himself rarely drops others. Predictability and discipline outvalues predictability and talk. You are the same on Tuesday as on Saturday. You don't swing from oversharing to disappearing, from love bombing to silence. You're consistent, steady in tone, steady in effort, steady in boundaries. That's what makes you safe. That's why intimidating turns into respect the longer people stand near you. Boundaries make this practical. I don't text much during work, I'll reply after 6. I keep early mornings for training, evenings are better. Sundays are offline. If it's urgent, call. These lines are not apologies. They are invitations to meet you at your standard. The wrong people tap out. The right people tap in. What intimidating really means? It's attraction plus uncertainty. Many men misread it and try to fix the uncertainty by shrinking, rounding edges, over-smiling, performing humility. Don't. Refine. Don't dim. The goal is not to be less of yourself, the goal is to be truer to yourself. Your energy doesn't need apology, it needs aim. Approval chasing is noise. A grounded man values clarity over comfort. He doesn't rush to fill silence, apologize for competence, or bargain with his standards to keep company. Sometimes a calm, confident no carries more weight than 100 attempts to please. That restraint doesn't push people away, it creates intrigue. Curiosity is gravity. Let it pull. Your job is to control the controllables: breath, posture, pace, words, windows of availability. You can't control how others name your calm. You can control the quality of the signal you send. Keep it clean. Let time do the translation. The one-sentence flip. When someone says, "You're a bit intimidating," you smile, eyes warm, shoulders soft, and say, "I value calm." Give it 5 minutes. You'll find it comfortable, not cold. No defense, no debate. You reframe the feeling and give them a short runway to experience the truth. Most will. Those who don't weren't your audience. Standards are filters. Let them work. Rapid recap for men who build felt, not just seen, standards you can sense. Structure in motion. Discipline outlasts decoration. Vitality over age. Capacity is the signal. The pause that sells. Latency beats loudness. Agency you can see. Age-defying fitness is a message. Consistency builds trust. Predictability beats promises. Avoid over-explaining. Soften the stare. Use the flip line. If you choose calm over chaos and standards over noise, you're one of us. Comment, "Discipline wins," so I know you watched until the end. Like this if it sharpened your edge. Subscribe to Stoic Reflections for daily insights that steady your mind and strengthen your presence. Share this with a man who's quietly building his best self. The next lesson is waiting. Keep your pace.